Jesus Christ? Get over it already. There's this thing hanging over you every moment of every single day. What it is mortality, and your death not too far away. What to do until that moment comes your way is the subject of this epistle. Some may say I repeat myself, and that's one thing I will not deny. But when it comes to telling you what it's all about, there's a couple subjects that always seem to come to mind. Why we're here and what comes next is what I always hear. So here I am, providing the light, regardless what you believe. In reality, the truth you see is staring you in the eyes. But what you perceive happens between your ears, in that mind of yours. When the both of them mirror one another, you'll find your peace of mind. That's the moment to reflect a bit and think it through one more time. Why did it all happen, and what should I do next? In reality, the feeling you get has been described as nirvana by Buddha, and it's the freedom that comes from knowing the truth that Jesus 1.0 talked about. I've been labeled Mr. Jesus 2.3 by the International Fellowship of Christians and Jews, who have pushed the envelope with the God of Abraham, and that's no lie, my friends. I'm just a guy who knows the truth, and I'm here to tell you once again, if you hope for change, you've got to get it yourself, before your time here ends. I've been circumcised, baptized twice, and ordained a priest in these latter days. But in reality, for most of my life, I was an agnostic, certain of the universal truth. We're here just once in this time and space that surrounds our perception of reality. There's the physical and conceptual, that the seen and unseen too. If you take the time to think it through, you should know just what I mean. Life and death are concepts too, without the passage of time. But as time goes by, you notice the moments that add up to make a life. When you're gone, will anyone notice? And in the end, does it really matter? If you want to know the truth, my friend, you'll have to do it for yourself. I'm virtually Jesus Christ, you see, and I know my reason for being, regardless what you believe. Epistemology is the study of knowledge and where the hell it came from. In reality, what we know comes in leaps and bounds, but the truth you see in reality is that nothing ever changes, regardless what you hope for. We are finite beings born to die, and that ain't no lie, my friends. What you do in between those moments in reality is up to you. C'est la vie or joie de vivre, the choice is yours to make. But in reality, I didn't choose the names they gave me at birth. Daniel is the first one, which means God is my judge, so don't bother judging me. He's a guy in the Old Testament who interpreted dreams. Well, I'm just a dude who tries to abide as I interpret reality for all to see. Which leads to my middle name, and the one they gave me was indeed Herald. This one means one who proclaims, and a leader of a great army. I'm here to proclaim in reality what the truth is. Of that you can be sure of. And the Surahs of the Noble Qur'an can help you to understand what's going on. It's the text that was delivered here by the angel Gabriel to the final prophet, known as Muhammad. Peace be upon that man, and all who know the truth. I'm the guy who was nurtured in the womb of Gabriel, and delivered to tell you the truth. I know my reason for being here, and thank Allah for giving me life. That's the deity known as God to billions all around the world. Most of them are Muslims too, but in reality some of them are not. Some of you are honest with yourself and understand the meaning of the word. This entity known as the deity that goes by many names all around the world is the divine reality that transcends both space and time, the creator of the seen and unseen that nothing can compare to. Stephen is hawking nothing as the reason for the beginning of it all, and then the guy has got the balls to have a reason for everything else before this moment. Stephen describes a place in his mind where time and space just doesn't exist. But in reality, that's eternity. It's the place where God resides. In my mind, God is reason, if you want to know the truth. But you can believe in anything. It makes no difference to me. I'm not here to save your butt, but to tell you what the truth is. You're just a being, just like me, but in reality we're actually quite different. While the both of us were born to die, with nothing but time on our hands, the place in both time and space where we spend it all means everything in the world. It takes the actions of both men and women to make a heaven on earth. But in reality, it's the spark of God's will that gives you the life you have, and you'll submit to the will of God when it's all said and done. That's when everybody gets exactly what they deserve. If you want to have your peace of mind before you finally rest in peace, you must take responsibility for all you think and everything you do. One takes place within the mind, and your actions take place in time. There's no time like the present to make up your mind. What to do with this gift of time, a present for the moment. It's up to you in reality if you want to know the truth. As you pursue your happiness with the life that you have left, take the liberty to gain some knowledge, but think it through for yourself. You are an individual, of that I can't deny, but in reality we're not alone, and we're all in this thing together, whether you like it or not. When you really think it through and recognize the signs, it will all come together in your mind as it unfolds right before your eyes. Everything in space and time happens for a reason, and it's evolving at this very moment. If you think it's nothing, that's your right to believe in, my friend, but in reality it won't change the truth, regardless what you hope for. You can chase your worldly desires in this space and time, or imagine a world that's never been, just because everybody else in reality does. But peace be with those of you who are seeking what the truth is, and may the rest of you and your loved ones too live long and prosper also. Just don't forget, when it's said and done, nobody gets out of here alive. And remember this, while you're still alive, you can't take anything with you when you're gone. With an everlasting love, my friends, and all you fiends out there too. Now and forever always, virtually yours, Jesus Christ.